Reivers spring into action. Are you ready for some football? Okay, how about football? The Yellowjackets and Crusaders crusade into overtime and then some. Goals? Did somebody say goals? Coming right up at Lewis Central. Time to put the bat on the ball. Iowa Western having a blast while shuffling the cards. The Lady Reivers, 3 straight winning hands. Time to wheel and deal. The Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now. Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to another edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. For once we've had some good weather. For once. Just in time for the Iowa Western spring game. Now, of course, the Reivers, with just 4 starters back from last year's once-in-a-lifetime team, a lot of question marks, and some of those questions continuing to be answered. Here's IWTV student Austin Heelan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your Iowa Western Reivers!
It's the Reivers spring game at SC Titan Stadium. Fired up and ready to play, the blue and white team set out to show off what's in store for the defending champs. Leading the offense first, quarterback number 13, Connor Brevard. The defense starts off with a bang. Devontae Schneider delivers that big hit. Later on the same drive, 3rd and long. Brevard in trouble and scrambling around, no tackling the quarterback. Short of the first down, Danny Hamilton drills a 26-yard field goal. Next series, alternating quarterbacks. Tay Bender hands off to Mitch Hester, the running back from Florida. Breaks loose for a 22-yard gain and a first down. Next play, transfer from K-State, Bender breaks free for a run of his own. Good for another Reaver first down. Following snap, number 7, who threw 19 passes on the day, connects to Spencer Smith again. The drive stalls, and Hamilton kicks a 38-yarder. Next drive, Brevard, who put it up 22 times to Mondo Williams. Number 21 slips one defender, Fumbaruski. Mike Clower on the recovery for the defense.
For Mike Clower.
Next play, Isaiah Washburn, running back from Iowa City. A nice gain. Hello, how are you, sir? Jamie Bird with a solid hit. 2 plays later, Bender throws to Geronimo Allison, but it goes off his hands. I'll hold that for you. John Mishma. He could. He might. He may. He's knocked out at the 2 by the quarterback. Despite some solid offense, no one scores any touchdowns in the first half. Early in the 3rd quarter, Hester, who went for 78 yards on the day, gets a nice run. Get off me! Number 27 runs it in from 23 yards out.
23-yard touchdown run by Mitch Hester.
Connor Brevard is 14 of 22 for the game. His only touchdown, a 26-yard strike to Bryant Johnson. Not to be outdone, Bender throws his first TD of the day. Johnny Daniels powers his way in for 6. The Reivers feature a balanced attack. Charles Davis, one of his 13 carries, this carry goes for a touchdown. Tay Bender completes 13 passes, 2 of which for touchdowns. Both went to this guy right here. Daniels for the score. Despite the slow start in the first half, head coach Scott Strohmeyer likes what he sees with his team.
We got a lot of new guys on offense, a lot of new guys on defense. I knew it wasn't going to go just smooth the whole time, but pleased overall. You know, we're excited with what we got. We're here, a core group. We're excited with our freshmen that are coming in, and we'll be ready to go August 1st when we can report to fall camp and getting ready for that first game against Trinity Valley.
But the question remains, who will win the quarterback position this year? The transfer from Kansas State, just wants to continue to improve.
Right now it's just, getting everything down, getting all the mechanics down, getting all my steps down and everything else, and eliminating all the mistakes to play flawless, not only for myself, but for my teammates and, for our school, basically. So, we got a lot of work to keep going, but I'm going to build on what I already know and just get better.
Then there's Connor Brevard. The sophomore gained experience last year, most of it in mop-up duty.
Well, we have, a lot of great options, and ultimately that's up to the coaching staff, but, I feel like I bring the intangible side of things, the leadership, the work ethic, just always know what I'm doing, and just being a cog in the wheel and helping our team move forward.
With two athletes such as these, Stroh is still trying to see who has an edge.
I think they both really made a lot of progress in the spring. Just from watching without evaluating and grading the film, I felt they both did some good things today, and they both did some things they need to work on.
Reivers kick off their season on August 24th at Trinity Valley. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Austin Hines.
Thanks, Austin. Now, the offense outscored the defense 66-20, whatever that means. There's no rhyme or reason to spring game scoring. And of course, nothing is set in stone, but some guys did help their cause just a little bit more. Starting with the quarterbacks, still anybody's game. Connor Brevard has the advantage of being here last year. Tay Bender, the edge in being a dual threat guy. Now, either guy didn't lose the job Saturday, but didn't win it either. The competition continues, and remember, 5 more QBs are reporting to camp August 1st. Mitch Hester made some noise at the running back spot. Charles Davis found the end zone as well. Geronimo Allison, one of the only studs back from last year, led all receivers with 5 for 70 yards, and that's not a bad yards per catch. Johnny Daniels, a couple of touchdowns. Danny Hamilton from Omaha drilled 3 field goals. He did miss a 33-yarder. So the spring game is in the books. Scott Strohmeyer and his staff will break down the film, continue to evaluate. Competition still wide open come fall camp. They were running wide open at LC a couple of nights before. Titans Jackets, a scoring explosion when we come back.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
So my uncle calls and he says he's dizzy and he's losing his balance. I'm like, Unc, you want me to take you to a doctor? He's like, no, I'm gonna look up the symptoms. I said, your symptoms are you're dizzy and you're losing your balance. So he said, I can't get on the internet because my arm is numb. I said, well, use your good arm and dial 911. Stroke's no joke. If you or someone you love is showing symptoms of stroke, don't wait because it might be too late. Dial 911. Time lost is brain lost.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by the St. Albert Alumni Association.
What a game on the pitch next to the stadium the other night. I didn't think it was ever going to end. As Thomas Jefferson locked up with SC Heelan, The Yellowjackets and Crusaders wouldn't let go. Both a gritty effort. But for TJ, it could be the start of something.
All right, and our game is a possession game. We're going to have to possess it, get it up the field. Hey, get your head up and look for the pass.
Matt Young and the Yellowjackets come in having lost 3 of 5 by 1 goal. Sioux City Heelan pressures early. Hits the post. Number 8, Jared Jokum, clear shot, and it's wide left. TJ with the wind in the first half, just over 20 minutes in. Whoops, Jacob Swotek, left foot, and it's in. The super sophomore, left foot, far post. What a shot. 1-0 home team. The visitors right back just over a minute later. Can't clear it here. Adrian Adam, right foot, finds the back of the net. 1-1 game. The Crusaders keep up the pressure. Less than 12 minutes left in the half. Sends it in with the header. Keeper Manny Alcaraz slides in. Sioux City Heelan grabs a 2-1 lead. Another stinger by Jacob Swotek. TJ ties it just before the break. The Lady Yellowjackets checking out the scene before leaving for their game at LC. Heelan with the wind in the second half. Corner kick. The header clears it out. The Crusaders just peppering the keeper, Tony Avalos, 19 shots, but the junior making the stops. The Crusaders' Tyler Stolen, little fancy footwork, the shot, that close. Under 10 minutes to go, TJ taking its shots, Alan Rodriguez. The Jackets can't quite do it. The home side, Carlos Silva with the header. No! Juan Ceballos then tries his luck and almost. 2-2 after 80 minutes, so keep the cameras rolling. We're headed for overtime. 2 10-minute halves, mini game. Sioux City Heelan, best scoring opportunity. Alex Watkins, it doesn't get much better than that. The Yellowjackets buzzing around the net. The keeper comes out. So get the blankets out, getting a little chilly. Time for some penalty kicks. Silva scores for TJ. Stolen, the first shot for the Crusaders. Now, best of 5, but everybody, as you see, does their best. That's 2 in a row. How about 3 straight? Nobody misses. That's 4. It's getting dark. 5 in a row. We're into sudden death. 6 straight. How about 7 in a row? And then on PK number 8, Swotek scores for the home team. And the visitors, to keep pace, Tony Avalos comes up big. Thomas Jefferson outguts Sioux City Heelan 3-2, 8-7 in PKs. They'll take it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Any way you can get them, I'll take them. After coming off of the rough start that we've had, definitely take that win.
Tell me about the last shot.
Oh my God. When it hit my hands, whew, I knew that I won the game for my team. And oh my gosh, it was like being born again, you know? It was just amazing.
The first goal you scored was pretty hot.
Pretty lucky. I mean, the wind got it and carried it in, but our goalkeeper's pretty tall, and I'm just glad it went in.
Could you hit that again if you tried?
It was like a Tiger Woods chip shot. I don't think I could do it again.
You ever been involved in a game like this, Coach?
I've never had to go 7 and 8 PKs. That was kind of exciting. You know, it's a nail biter, but it was a lot of fun.
Like we said, season begins today, right?
Yep. It's a new season for TJ. The Yellowjackets at 4-5, ready to start anew.
1, 2, 3, Jackets!
That they are. AL 2 games under 500 at 4-6. Lewis Central lost a heartbreaking 1-0 game at Creston, but came back to shut out Kemper Catholic 3-0. Third-ranked St. Albert motors along at 5-3. The Falcons have won 3 of 4 before a big one coming up against LC. And then there's the Lady Titans, or make that the 7th-ranked Lady Titans. And from what I've seen, they're good. All the pieces are in place at Lewis Central and getting more comfortable all the time. Why, just ask TJ. Full moon at Titan Field. The 7th-ranked Lewis Central girls kick it with Thomas Jefferson, having scored an astounding 51 goals in 7 games. Second half corner kick. Kayla Putnam crashes the party. 5-1 LC, 45 seconds in. Titans not letting up. Brandy Johnson over to Michaela Ruiz from 30 yards out. Her 3rd goal of the game, and it's 6-1. Home team, 40 shots to the Yellowjackets 3. Brooke Jensen to Michaela Ruiz. Back to Jensen, back to Ruiz, and then for the senior, her 4th goal of the game. Lewis Central just smokes TJ 7-1.
It's always a good thing. It's not the only thing we're worried about. Really, at this point, we're worried about, we knew that they have some very good players, and we wanted to make sure that we played a good game and more of our style, which is a lot of passing and moving and possession. And for the most part, we were able to do that.
Do you go looking to score, or they just happen to turn out that way?
I'm usually more of an assister type of person, and so scoring today just happened to be my forte. I had a lot of chances and open goal. They weren't really marking me. I'd be able to come up from the back, and it was kind of a surprise.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a confident team?
Yeah, we're really confident. Yeah, we definitely. We try to motivate each other more and have team bonding opportunities so we can bond more as a team to make us more confident.
The way you guys played today, I think that's going to give us confidence for the rest of the season. Great job, Taylor. I thought you defended great. Right now, against them, it was good to get that win against the city team because there are always going to be tough battles. Today, it just the way that the girls played tonight, we were able to generate a lot of chances and finish enough, and that was a big difference today.
It was a great game for the home team against a city rival, a team that features just 5 seniors and 1 junior, so look out for Lewis Central.
1, 2, 3, time!
Amen. The Titans 6-2 and looking good. Same deal for the Lynx. AL 8-3. In the last 3 wins, the Lynx have scored 16 goals. Not too shabby. TJ struggling a bit at 3-5, having lost 4 of its last 5. And how about the Saints? Marching in 6-0. Third-ranked St. Albert, 3 wins this past weekend, including victories over Class 2A number 6 ADM and 14th-ranked Des Moines Hoover. Soccer season now heating up, weather permitting. Baseball weather. Does Iowa Western weather the storm and turn things around? Next.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education.
Right up here.
So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour
Lights there, darks there.
to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Find out how you can live United for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org.
Do you wear this?
My name's Eddie Metcalf. I enjoy working in my yard. And, you know, I can't do that anymore because I'm missing most of my lung. They did a CAT scan of my kidneys. No more kidney stones, that's the good news, but we found a spot on your lung. That frankly scared the hell out of me. I hadn't smoked in 22 years. How could this happen to me? He said, well, you know about radon gas. Well, you know, I heard about it. He said, well, the second leading cause of cancer in America is radon. 22,000 people a year die from this. I literally left the doctor's office, got a test kit, put it in the house, and our result was 39.8. The upper limit is 4. We got to get this fixed. That was on a Monday, and on Wednesday, our mitigation system was up and running. Well, I think everybody should have their house tested. We'd never known we'd still be living there. I could get another tumor from it. But right now, it's changing my life.
No team covers Southwest Iowa sports like the team at Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine. For nearly 25 years, Jenny Ed Sports Med's certified athletic trainers have cared for thousands of area athletes and their schools. And our partnering physicians at Nebraska Orthopedics help ensure you're taken care of from diagnosis through rehab. If you need to be seen now, come by our Saturday morning walk-in clinic. It's open all fall from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Jenny Edmondson, Sports Medicine.
Thanks to ASI and my free hearing evaluation, my life has changed for the better.
1 in 5 Americans suffer from varying degrees of hearing loss.
Over 85% of people with hearing loss can be effectively treated with digital hearing instruments from ASI.
Thank you, ASI, for allowing me to hear all the things I haven't heard in years.
ASI, providing better hearing and better living for 35 years.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
The Reivers batting around. Iowa Western mixes it up with Muscatine. And you just knew, after the Reivers lost their first series in what, forever? Coming back on a mission. And Iowa Western couldn't have picked a better day as Mother Nature finally hit a home run. The Reivers step into the box against the Cardinals. Iowa Western goes to work in the first inning. After leading off with a base hit, Jacob Sheldon Collins steals second. Little high, the freshman tears to third. Next pitch, Kay Grant belts a base hit. Sheldon Collins trots in and the home team is on the board. David Parrott then sends a gapper to left center. Running, cannot make the play. Make that 2-0 Parrott with a triple. Get out the sunflower seeds, each club throwing it around. Iowa Western 3 errors in the bottom of the first. Ty Roush to short, comes up throwing. Bad throw, run scores 2-1 and a sac fly ties it up. Top of the third, 1 out. Jacob Sheldon Collins to second, E4. Alex Greer then rocks one to left field. Coming in, short hops him. Runners move up to second and third. Grant Kay then scorches one down the line. Sheldon Collins comes in. Greer hustles around, and it's 4-2 Reivers. Now, not exactly good hands. 5 errors, moving to the bottom of the fourth inning. 1 on, 2 out. Matt Kianka, straight up and straight down. And whoops, on the ground. Adam Morey scores 5-2 Iowa Western. Now, after a hit by the pitch puts 2 runners on, Alex Greer drills one to right center. Kianka crosses the plate as the home team scores 5 runs with 2 outs to go up 9-2. Bottom 5, Kyle Richards walks and then here steals second. After Robert Young bangs the Reivers' 9th hit, both runners steal second and third, and then Morey skies to right center. Richards scores 10-2. Another sac fly makes it 11-2. 10-run rule in effect. Sheldon Collins gets through. George Giardino flies around, and Iowa Western manhandles Muscatine 12-2 in 5.
We were fighting ourselves early on with some errors and letting them stay in the game, and Darcy kept throwing strikes, and it kept us in the rhythm to where we could go up to the plate and barrel up some balls, and you know, it's a big outfield and some balls fall in and we can run, and so we added up some runs quick.
One hitter, do you feel like you had good stuff today?
Well, I didn't feel like I had my best stuff today, but I felt pretty good and I felt like I was in control of my body and just filling up the zone, and I had David down there catching really good for me, so it was good.
Not a bad way to bounce back on the heels of last week.
Yeah, I mean, we swung it pretty well today, and I mean, we still kind of struggling defensively. I had 2 errors today, and I mean, all we could do is hit the ball and worry about what we can control.
What do you want to see in Game 2 and the rest of the weekend?
Just take care of ourselves, worry about ourselves, worry about who's in our uniform, be confident with what we can do, stop putting pressure on ourselves.
Winning pitcher Sean Johnson struck out 11 in 6 innings. The defense did the rest in Game 2 as the Reivers clipped the Cardinals 6-1. Iowa Western kept driving them in on Sunday, outscoring Muscatine 9-2 and 7-0 as the Reivers complete the 4-game sweep, run their record to 39-10. Then there's the softball team. The Reivers in the hunt for a regional title on the other side.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
At Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, our goal is to get you back to normal as quickly as possible. That's why we use techniques like our 830 laser therapy. Low-level light finds injured tissue, energizing cells to help reduce pain instantly while jump-starting the healing process. Ligaments and tissues grow stronger than normal healing, and when inflammation is reduced, it stays away. The 830 laser at Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the therapist you know, the care you trust.
The odds of this daughter of a clergyman spending 11 weeks at #1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of going on to win 6 Grammy Awards? 1 in 1.4 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Corum's Flowers and Gifts and Council Bluffs for over 100 years. Online specials and giveaways on Facebook.
It has been a fabulous year for the Iowa Western softball team, and the Reivers aren't done. Hit the road for the regional tournament, and it's in the numbers. Lana Ross's club won 3 hard-fought games, trailed the first 4-0 in the 3rd inning, but Iowa Western stormed back to knock out Southeastern 7-6. And then came Indian Hills, a team that had beaten the Reivers twice the week before. Scored 3 in the 5th, Samantha Villegas homered, and revenge was sweet to the tune of 4-3. Then came the title game. Iowa Western again leaves no doubt with a 6-4 win. The Reivers win the regional championship. So it's off to the districts and a chance to go to the Nationals, and it couldn't set up any better. The Reivers are home sweet home Sunday, May 5th, as Iowa Western goes to bat against Jefferson College. Now it's the best 2 of 3. If they split on Sunday, then the District J Championship game will be held Monday at high noon. So another big weekend coming up for the Reivers, and what's that saying? This is what you play for. That's right, the fun is just beginning. Unfortunately for us, the party is over until next week. So as always, for the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm JJ Davis, and I'll see you around.